What's up, everybody? It's Richard here at the world famous Monkey Trap, and check it out. This episode's going to be a little bit of fun. I know the last couple of episodes you got to see all the cool cars and motorcycles and things that I'm selling in this week's auction, September 7th, 10 a.m. goes live on bringatrailer.com, and that was a massive undertaking to get all those cars pictured and videoed and cleaned and ready, and just, it was massive. So I decided to take a little break and have some fun, so let's go see some sports ball. Oh yeah, by the way, all the cars are at no reserve, and that's what you call putting it out there and letting it hang in the wind. Woo! Let's see what the market says. So we're playing some hooky from work today. It's a 1 o'clock game. The Houston Astros have come up here to Dallas thinking that they're going to beat up on the Texas Rangers. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm a Dallas guy at heart. It's all about Texas Rangers up here. But check this out. Closed roof and air conditioning at a baseball field. About the only reason I'd ever come to a baseball game is to have air conditioning, cold beer, and a hot dog. Woo! So I just cleared through some private area because they usually don't let me into places like this, but I told him we were in PS 107. I figured that was just a suite, but the PS stands for Party Suite, and I like to party.
So I took a $5 to win 25 anytime Kyle Tucker home run. Just, you know, the spirit of the game.
Right here, this pitch, it's gonna happen. That's not a home run.
So I'm here at the Ranger game, hanging out with my friends from Cinemark. You may remember back on the show, they came and did all my roofs and some flooring work. Super cool company, big company, nationwide. And Steve, the guy that runs it's just a trip. So we're hanging out, but we're also still trying to do some business. So I am cheating by not being at work, but then I'm also being at work. This is a 1950 Buick Roadmaster convertible, fully loaded. It's been painted the wrong colors, the wrong color leathers. Everything about the car is not like completely right, but it's a good car. And while this is pretty rare, as in there's probably not another one for sale right this second, it doesn't mean that it's actually super valuable. This one's at 33 grand. I think that's about where the market needs to be. So if I can sneak in at 33, 34, 35, I'm going to try to buy it and bring it back to the shop and make something cool out of it. Think big wheels, air ride, black on black on black, Hart's cloth top, you know, best of the leathers, you know, just make something really cool. Problem with these cars right now, they ain't doing too well. People that wanted those cars are kind of getting out of the business, so to speak, and we're going to have to figure out a way to make this thing cool for the new generation. Now it's at 40 grand, and with what I want to do to it, it's getting out of the price range, but that's why I love Bring a Trailer. That's why I'm selling all my cars on Bring a Trailer. They get the most eyeballs and the most money for whatever car is on there. It's amazing. So I don't know if I'm going to bid up on this car or not, but we're going to see here. They were raising it a little high. Now some guy just put a $300 bid on it, and he's a different guy. Got about 3 more minutes. We'll see what happens. So we're at 47,500. We got 1 minute 25 seconds to go. We've had a couple of other bidders fighting it out. Now a new guy just entered in, and we reset the clock to 2 minutes. I'm telling you, this is what Bring a Trailer's about. We're at 48.5 now. Oh! Somebody stepped in at 49.5. Now the clock reset to 2 more minutes. I think I should just squish them. Just step in at 10% over what it's bid. That'd be 55 grand. See if anybody's in that 10%er. This guy right here, this one bidder, he's going pretty hot and heavy on it. He's been in it forever, and this other guy's right behind him. Somebody said, Richard's just monkeying around. I said, no, I'm not. Fix fixing to come in hot and heavy like the heat. We're going to shut these guys out. We're going to increase the bid by 10%. We're going to go to $55,000. That's the other thing that's cool. You can do this from anywhere. I'm at a Ranger game while playing hooky from work, buying cars on Bring a Trailer. My bid was successful. Somebody said, Richard's just monkeying around. I said, no, I'm not. Boom. How about upping the bid by 10%? I bet I don't get it. This car, that'd be the bottom price for this car. I think this, oh, Hot Rod comes in and beats me at $56,000. God dang it. Well, you gotta play with the big boys. You play with the big boys. Let's go 10% again. No more, actually, it's like 11.25 or something. But I ain't very good with numbers. Richard said a gorilla to no man's job. See, this is my last bid. If I get beat out at 60 grand, I'm not going anymore. I'm sticking to that. Got 1 minute, 17 seconds. I am still betting that this does not buy the car. It makes me nervous when I'm watching because when it gets under a minute, the whole screen changes, everything goes red, you got this little line going, and it's like, what happened? You got to read for a second, try to figure out what happened. Dadgummit. I'm out, man. When I pick my number, I got to stay to it. I want to cheat this time, but I'm just going to be out. So if you think this is crazy, you wait till I've got close to 30 cars all ending on the same day within a few hours of each other. It's going to be nuts. And I really, really wanted this car. I don't think it's going to sell there. I think it's just going to be bid to it. Get it? Winning bid. It's sold. Golly. The stress. And I'm going to do this close to 30 times in 3 hours on my own cars. All right, so there you go. Bringatrailer.com. Just in a couple of days, almost all of my collection starts, and it's all at no reserve.
We had the bases loaded and Tucker's up, and we're currently trying to find a beer bat, so I won't even see me cash my home run prop. It's a bunch of bullshit.
So one of the cool things that goes down in here at the stadium is they have this thing called a beer bat. So I'm gonna get a beer bat. Only the drafts. I don't see Miller Lite. Give me 26 ounces of Michelob Ultra in one of these crazy bats. They ain't got Miller Lite. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody. Cash is not even accepted at America's favorite pastime sport, baseball. They don't even like cash. What the hell's happening to this whole country?
Wait, Richard, you're supposed to pour it in the bat.
What?
You're supposed to pour it in the bat.
Oh, the beer goes in the bat. Can you believe that? We're at Texas Ranger Stadium. They're trying to sell us all kinds of foreign weird beers in a plastic bat that came from China, and they won't even take cash. They want a credit card. I don't even know how that works. Guys wants to make So what's it called? A boomstick?
Boomstick.
That's what I want.
It's a fully loaded monster.
Y'all don't
Monster
take
truck
cash.
size.
So it has what? Hot dog, chili.
Yes, sir.
Everything?
Grilled onions, jalapenos, all the way.
I want everything. Load it up.
All right, loaded boom.
Loaded boom! So I just found out somewhere around here in the stadium we had to find it. This place is called something, and they sell a thing called the Boomstick, and it's how long is it? Like 2.5 feet?
5 pounds.
2
I
feet,
thought.
5 pounds of hot dog goodness. I mean, look at this thing. It's being made. This might be one of the dumber things I've ever ordered. But Gas Monkey likes grub, so we'll see what happens. We got chili, we got cheese. Is that what kind of hot dog is that? Is it a hot dog or all meat hot dog? You know what a hot dog's made out of? Assholes and lips wrapped in foreskin.
Can I get you anything to drink?
I'm afraid.
Comes with its own suitcase. How about that?
Oh, I can carry it like a suitcase.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. How many of these you sell in a regular big game?
Yeah, we can sell up to 200 a day.
200 a day. So there's 200 idiots on a normal game here trying to eat this thing.
You selling that for me?
Oh, Bat Lady. So you took my bat for $100. You did 10 circles and then drank the beer. I got a new challenge. If you wanted to take it, you got to at least eat half of that in 10 minutes.
I'll tell you what, I'm not a big fan of sausage.
Oh, batting for the other team. I get it. I understand.
But I appreciate the offer.
Love you, baby. That was fun. Just taking my boomstick for a little walk. Got to find a table big enough to eat this thing at. Full service bar at a game? Are you kidding me? Not just beer. Talking them good drinks. You know how I like them.
You're braver than most people doing it that way.
I don't even know how to do this.
Most people slice it off and eat a little section at a time.
Well, most people are pussies, all right?
That hot dog, $26.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is the dog. They call this the boomstick. Yep, that tastes like a hot dog. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it's pretty good. The bread's a little dry. Hot dogs are spicy enough. Jalapenos are spicy enough too. It's just a daggone mess. I think that's about all I need. I'm gonna see if I can sell the rest. Hot dog! Hot dog! Right here! Hot dog, that other one hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Y'all have like mustard and relish and shit?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's all I want, just a regular hot dog.
Okay, so you know what? This one?
You want a jumbo dog or a dollar?
No, I want a dollar dog. It's $1?
Yeah.
So this hot dog's only $1 and that other one was $27. All right, now we're getting things down to a manageable level. Got a test bit. Oh, that'll work. How do I get the red Incredible Hulk hand? $4.98. Look at me now. My wife wants me to go to the gym. This is only $4.98. I thought it was going to be like $30. If we know who makes these and we can make them into a monkey hand, I want to sell them.
Stop thinking and get to drinking. If you ain't sipping, you must be tripping.
That's right. Some fully loaded nachos. That's fine with me, whatever fully loaded is. I don't want any of that crazy stuff. It's freaking Ballpark nachos. It's supposed to be shitty cheese, shitty chips, and some freaking pickled jalapenos. That's it. Made to make you take a crap by the 7th inning.
That's what like seventh inning stretches, right?
7th inning poop is what it is. Been eating all this shit all day. There's a line out there.
You're good to go. Y'all have
Converted to a Rangers fan. Just a beer fan.
Yep. This tastes just like my school lunch back in 1980. You believe that? In the school in the 80s, the lunch actually one day was cheese nachos. That was like the big day. Everybody actually went to lunch that time, not skipping out the back and drinking beer. Got you a signed beer fist. It says, is this a fancy says it's the pan fist, but I don't think you're supposed to use it on the pans. I think that you just hold the beer with it. But it's your call. I signed it for you.
I appreciate that, man. That's pretty cool.
That's badass.
All right, so there you go. We hung out with our friends at Cinemark here at a pretty badass suite. Lots of food, lots of cold beers. I got to experience everything that is baseball, and yeah.
Okay, so we just saw a Corvair on a car trailer parked to the very, very back, and I then believed that it was the Corvair that was quote-unquote deadly at any speed.
You're wrong. It's the Pinto. The Pinto had the gas tank in the back, and then the Corvair had the motor in the back.
I would be willing to bet you $100 on that, sir. Okay.
Dominic,
It's Pinto, but I'm not gonna bid it because I don't want to
I'll
take
cover
this
your
money.
bet. Dominic's in.
Why is the Corvair unsafe at any speed? Because of oversteer. Fuck.
I would be willing to bet you $100 on that, sir.
That's why the Corvair relied on a unusually high front rear pressure differential, and if one inflated the tires equally, as was standard practice for all the cars at the time, the result was a dangerous oversteer.
Yeah, and why was the Pinto unsafe at any speed? Because it'll blow the fuck up, man. Except for that one movie where they did all the circles in it and had the bowling ball in there. That was freaking crazy.
Oh, that I got it mixed up.
I would be willing to bet you $100 on that, sir.
Oh, Ralph Nader. Oh man, yeah, that was it.
Yep, thank you. Hey, Daphne,
He's the most dangerous automobile on the road.
Daphne, take $100 off his check.
Now I gotta listen to all the comments.
You're
and
trying
everyone
to bet the car guy himself.
I thought you had enough beers by now.
I was actually old enough to buy a Pinto when it was new.
In 1882?
Yeah. But if anybody out there has a 71 or 72, which would be the short bumper cars, perfect condition Pinto, I'm your buyer. I want a perfect condition, bucket seat, would have been a 3-speed, I believe. Might have been a 4-speed, but short bumper, 71 or 72 Pinto, I want one. What's up, everybody? So I'm here at Strokers with my boy Rick Fairless. He owns the place. He took it over many moons ago, and me and Rick have been friends for what, 20 years now? 25?
25 years.
Golly. And Rick, I always looked up to. He had TV shows way before I did. He had the bars way before I did it. I mean, this guy's a legend. And there was a bike that always sat right here. And you guys have been asking about it because we're auctioning it off. And I thought, why do I need to tell the story? I mean, Rick knows the story better than anything. And the Easy Riders bike, as a matter of fact, this used to be called Easy Riders, this bar.
Yeah, so we were Easy Riders of Dallas, and that bike was built in 1993 by Pat Kennedy, who is a chopper legend, and he built it for Keith Ball, who was the editor of Easy Riders magazine.
He created Easy Riders, didn't he? Magazine or no?
No, Joe Teresi created Easy Riders. Keith Ball was the editor forever. And so when we were going to have our grand opening in 1996, I called Keith and asked if I could borrow the bike for the grand opening. He said yes. He sent it down here. I parked it up here and just let everybody marvel over it. And then a couple months later, he called and he said, "You want to just buy the thing?" And I said, yes. So I had the thing for 20-something years.
Yeah.
And Richard used to pester the heck out of me to buy the bike. And so he caught me on a weak moment, and I sold it to you. And you've been a good custodian of that bike for 3 or 4 years?
Well, maybe 4. I almost had it bought one other time. You're real close. I was like, I'm going to get the bike. And that was like maybe 7 years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And then, finally we made a deal. But the bike, itself is reminiscent of like the perfect chopper of the kind of parts that you could put together at the time that were reminiscent of the past, but yet still in the present.
In my mind, that is the perfect chopper, like you said, and in a lot of people's minds. I mean, the Easy Riders chopper is a very historic chopper, and the fact, and you offered it back to me.
I did offer it back first because that was our deal. If I ever sell it, I got to sell it back to him.
But I have so many choppers. I have a lot of choppers, and I got another dozen choppers in the back, and I really love that chopper. But I had it for 20-something years. You had it, now you can have it. If you bid on that thing, and if you get lucky and you buy it, you are not just buying a chopper, you are being a caretaker of some American chopper history. That is a very prestigious bike to own, and somebody is going to be really getting a good vibe.
It really is. I mean, it's Easy Riders magazine kind of set the tone in the late 80s, I guess it was, that was reminiscent of the chopper magazines back in the day, and they kind of brought it all back to the forefront. And then when they built this bike, it was just unbelievable. I wanted it forever, and we just weren't able to make a deal. We finally did, and I bet you're going to be bidding on it, aren't you? Because it's no reserve.
Yeah, I will be bidding on it. I mean, I think of that chopper as mine, even when you had it.
I think of it as mine.
And I do too.
But it's actually mine.
It is yours. It is yours. But it can be yours. It can be yours, and I promise you, the history on that thing is worth a ton of money.
Well, it's like I have a motorcycle that sits in the front window of my house.
You do?
You know, and it's...
He's never ridden that motorcycle. The chopper. The
chopper I already took out.
He had a chopper in the front of his
It's the
window,
red one.
and he never rode it. I did. And I called him and I said, I am scared to death of this thing. I rode it. I wouldn't suggest you ride it. And you said, okay, I'm not riding it.
Well, there you go. From Rick Fairless himself. The other motorcycle I'm selling, Arn Bria Trailer at No Reserve, is a chopper that I bought as a piece of art.
Yeah.
And it needs to be treated as a piece of art.
Yeah.
It will go down the road and it will get you somewhere. And
maybe
it'll get you a mouthful of concrete.
Well,
but it's a special chopper. It was built a long time ago too.
And it's cool. It just needs some things, but as art,
it needs to
it's
sit
fantastic.
on the wall.
Yeah.
You know, but now I have the
Fonzie
bike from Happy Days, all 16 seasons, sitting in the front of my house. But at the end of the day, the Easy Riders bike is something that I chased for more than a decade.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd really get rid of it, but I really do want to start a new collection. And I've had some of my cars and bikes for 20 years. So it's time to just sweep the board clean, take all the money when I pass go, and start buying more property.
So when you say you're sweeping the board clean, you're putting your Softail up for auction too?
Oh, my green bike? Never. That's like these bikes.
I just wanted to get that out there. He's keeping his one bike he's had for 25 years.
26 now.
26 years. That one ain't going for sale.
It's just like these bikes. You're not going to ever sell these bikes.
No, I'm not.
You can only ride one at a time, Rick.
I know, but I want to be able to have it there when I want to ride it.
You know, one of the things that you guys need to know, and you saw it on Fast and Loud, is I wanted the bike because of its history and because of the people that were connected to it, whether it was Kennedy or Keith Ball or Rick. I wanted that bike in my collection. You know, I learned to drive a jockey shift or suicide shift. That's what they call it. I learned on that bike.
And he almost killed himself, but he got it.
I didn't even get out of the parking lot hardly.
And you almost killed yourself in the parking lot, but he got it.
It's suicide shift. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, we're throwing all this out there. It's No Reserve. I've got a new collection in my head that I want to get started with. And bringatrailer.com. This is the biggest thing I've ever done. This is, you know, Gas Monkey times Bring a Trailer, and we're selling an entire collection, which has never been done the way that we're doing it, and it's all online. Everybody can participate. Now that we've done this, and we know that the bike's going up for sale at No Reserve, how much are these?
These ain't for sale.
That's what you said about that one.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I sold that one was because it was to you. I was not going to sell it to anybody else. I sold it to you. But now it's time for somebody else to buy.
Well, it's time for me to go get another beer. You buying?
I'll buy.